Well, hello there, YouTube. The days are getting shorter, my friends. Much shorter. I used to come through here and it's way brighter than this. Oh, come on. I've been following these people since across the freeway, and they appear to be trying to find something somewhere. My kid was very oddly parked at an exit that goes nowhere. It goes out here, and I guess it backtracks into Castle Rock. You know, he waiting for somebody for something. Anyway, these people, I think, stop and ask him directions. They're gonna screw me up because they're probably gonna stay through here. I like to kind of fly through this area up here. I don't go fast. I go way faster than the speed limit, but the speed limit's like 35. But it's open. I talk about how I like seeing combines going through, cutting down the wheat fields. What do you call that when they're, is that threshing, or what do you call that when the combines cut the wheat? That was the Jeeper Creeper there. Did you see that guy? Whoa. Kind of freaky. These people have no idea where they're going. They are lost like a mother trucker. I don't care. They're out of my way. I've mentioned about rabbits running out in the road out here. God damn, I've had several of them. Wild video and just missing them. Anyway, the combines were out here and they cleared all this off. I talked about them yesterday morning going, ah shit, you know, they cut these things all down and I've missed it. I come through here yesterday and they were in the middle of doing it, but they're done now. There's the hopper, or whatever the hell you call it. Wow. Can't believe the sun's where it's at already. Yeah, sunset is just, I think it's got to be somewhere around 7:15 or something now. I'm not sure. Gas I got in the Chevron might have been a little skank or something. That's twice since I've been riding home with this fresh tank of fuel. I felt like a hesitation. Look at the Canadian geese. Watch, they'll probably fly right over me. Check this out. Yeah, I made a bank. There they are. Man, the wheat, or the wheat fields down the road from my house, they're out there by the thousands. You can hear them in the middle of the night out there. What the hell are they doing? Scourging around and squawking around. They get up in the morning. Reminds me of like World War II bombers. You know, they all got their mission. They run and they all land and gear up for the next raid, bombing raid or whatever. It is beautiful light though. There's a whole bunch of Canadian geese sitting in that field right there. Oh, there's some more right there. The bad thing about loud motorcycles, I'll scare them. I bet you're gonna fly over, they're gonna land there. Oh no, they're banking against the trees. Fortunately the camera never picked it up. I wish I had a way of very quickly zooming with this thing, and you know where it was going to zoom. You basically just set these things up with either an LCD back or your phone or iPad app or tablet. I guess it works on Apple Androids, but that water is always so rough and rippling right there. It's like there's almost some kind of a fall. It's just perfect temperature. Got to be in the high 70s probably. Wow, it's just perfect that the shade has a little bit of a nip to it. Getting that golden light skimming across. Got old Mount Rainier sitting here happy as you please in the background that my camera will not pick up. Far away. Maybe I'll scoot you down here on the river. We haven't taken the 72 off-road yet. We should do that, huh? The thing actually sits higher off the ground than my iron. It's got longer forks and the 21-inch front wheel. It got that goofy ass-high look to it, or front-high look to it, ass-high. Supposed to mimic the chopper days of the 70s, and in particular 1972. Used to go to years ago the mourning doves. Wow, you don't normally see that many mourning doves together, but we used to come across here going up to Tacoma and Seattle for update schools. I'd look out over that pasture and I just, man, it looked just so cozy down there, and I'd want, oh, big old blackberry briar there. That thing would mess me up. Now, this is definitely not the type of bike you take off-road. Fisherman probably looking over it. Lost my mind. It wasn't fun. Right yonder is the Cowlitz River. Unless storm hits, whatever, that water, you know, if you can see down there deep enough, it's like crystal clear. It's really creepy to walk down there and look down. This is uninterrupted by Mount St. Helens. Once the North Fork of the Toledo dumps into it, what would that probably be, mile marker 50 on I-5, the two river bridges. But anyway, that's where the North Fork of the Toledo, that all the crap from St. Helens came down and destroyed the Cowlitz, and ultimately made a disaster out of the Columbia. They had to dredge it. Whoa. Can't take my trail out, it's mud. Wow, this thing feels weird to ride in the dirt. My iron just feels like an old universal Japanese motorcycle, you know, that just kind of has that natural feel. It doesn't feel odd to be riding down the dirt road. So I greased up, lubed the cables, and got that throttle all nice and slippery on this thing last night. It felt kind of dry and kind of notchy feeling. It's that aftermarket Harley grip, and everything was clean. Still was just dry. So a Spider customer was working on his Spider today. He was pointing out a house. I think it was down, what the hell's the name of that road? We're looking at it on Zillow. looks out over the river. Man, oh man, was that beautiful. I don't recall the name of the road though. Oh hell, no, this isn't where it's at. Never mind. But anyway, looks out over the Cowlitz. Beautiful. Man, big old deck out back. It's up on the hill and it looks down on the Cowlitz. What the hell is that? Oh, it's just a passenger jet. Man, that thing looked different. I don't know what that thing was. This is a flight path. It comes right over the top of our house. It's amazing how well you can see those things at that kind of height. I looked up and seen that we're on a half moon. The jet just had a weird look to it. Looks like a 737. It's funny when they fly over, you hear them once they're way past you. So if I ever use that video, I was discussing last night that they were logging, and I didn't know where it was. My wife said she got stuck in traffic because they were stopping the road because they were falling trees. And I'm thinking, oh man, they did, wipe out some trees somewhere on my ride home. It was where 505 loops over into 504 or Spirit Lake Highway. It's over that way. It was past my house. She went over to a Toledo area over there to something in the truck. But anyway, I didn't understand where she was saying it was, so I got confused. I thought she was coming home this way. Anyway. So it's going to be interesting to see how this mic handles the 72 with the louder exhaust. I love how it handles the wind with the iron. It has kind of a neutralizing effect. It seems to handle excessive noise well. So this is definitely some excessive noise. So we'll see how this thing works. Wow, ran into this morning. Guys, they're not happy with each other. Oh, what the hell they're doing? They're like replumbing something. Maybe fiber optics or something. iPhone, so I may goof around here a little bit. How much time do I got on this thing, on this run? God, the last one was 20-something minutes. It's beautiful up through here. You know, this thing doesn't ever do anything weird, handling wise. And the one thing that I find very odd about it is I haven't touched anything on it yet. Maybe because I'm afraid to, or maybe I'm just alright. You know, look at them pegs, man. It looks like them things would drag the ground in a heartbeat. But shit, I haven't touched them. So, you know, I'm uncomfortable with this, you know, trying to go fast in this kind of a riding position, but it hasn't done anything weird, and it's comfortable. So I say, you know, I don't like this style, and I don't feel comfortable going fast. But I really have nothing to, you know, I'm used to riding the old cruisers, you know, the Jap bikes, that's changed too. You know, a lot of those handle very, very well. And, you know, it used to be the old saying, you know, they had a hinge between the seat and tank, but they do alright. Even a little Sportster. And don't get me wrong, it's not it's not something that, you know, you go racing with your sport bike buddies with, but it does all right for a cruiser. I love old barns, especially in the sunset. Isn't that beautiful? So my earplugs that I wear, I don't know if you guys, if you wear earplugs, but I wear these blue ones, and they're soft. You know, I think they're probably the lowest sound depressing versions. I think the different colors, if I'm not mistaken, the different colors have, you know, like, I know the ones you get for shooting firearms, they're always orange, and they're stiffer, and man, you put those things on, everything goes silent. But they tend to expand out, and they like hurt your ears because they're Well, these blue ones are real soft. Hell, you forget you got them in. And you hear most things, you know. I can hear people talking and whatnot. But that's not what I went to discuss. It's, you know, you keep you keep your ears clean. You know, I kind of clean freak in that way. But anyway, I put them back in the bag and I reuse them. You know, if they get dirty looking at all, you know, a hard day at work or whatever, I have to go. But you know, if you keep them clean, you can reuse them for a while, and just all of a sudden you wore them to work, everything's fine, and all of a sudden they lose that elasticity, or their, you know, I guess that's not the right term for it, but how you can, you know, roll them, shape them, put them in your ears. All of a sudden they lose that, and you can't get them small, and they try to knot up and roll up in your ear, and you can't get them in all the way. Well, the one I put in my right ear did that today. I don't have any more spare with me, so I got perfect sound depression that I like in my left ear, and of course the exhaust is on the right, and the exhaust is louder than shit in my right ear. This thing, you know, I got caught a couple of times. This road's real, it's not bumpy, but it's got these little pit holes in here. I don't know if the log trucks and stuff did that or what, but it's almost like shutter bumps. And man, I actually stopped out here one day to look, because you don't see them, but you feel them. I stopped and was like, what the hell is this? And you know, it's like something drops out of a truck and bam, hits the ground and puts a big dent in the concrete. That's what it looks like. There's a whole bunch of those. And it just shudders you. I don't really notice it that much on the iron, but this one with the ape hangers, it kind of ricochets some of that vibration back at you. So, just in a few spots back there. Anyway, I made a low video again. It'll take 20 minutes to upload. Of course, it'll be a little bit better today because it's not shooting at 48 frames a second. Hell, it's almost getting to the point that it's not light enough. Now, this is another thing about 1200 gearing. First gear is like 1.5 or almost second gear on the iron. Then come through here on the iron, just let go of the clutch and just idle along. So watch, first gear, this is just idle, and it's idling at 1,000. It's basically 10 miles an hour. So if you get stuck in traffic or something, and it's doing that creep along, it'll wear your clutch hand out. These things don't have exactly soft clutch springs. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me.